Welcome to this vocal warm-up. Follow along. Let's start with your alignments. Go ahead and sit or stand nice and tall by lengthening your spine. Pretend you have a pillow on top of your head and push that pillow up towards the ceiling while keeping the lower half of your body towards the ground. Go ahead and square your shoulders, opening up your pectoral muscles. Okay, this is how you're going to anchor your voice. The support comes from here as well, not just the breathing. All right, relax your hips underneath yourself. Head should be on top of your neck, over your heart, over your hips. And when you are singing, the chin goes up and down slightly depending on what you're singing. However, we don't want to lean forward with our chin or lean too far back tucked in like this either, okay? So as long as you feel very relaxed and open, that is a good posture for you. Now let's do some breathing. When we are doing diaphragmatic breathing, we are intentionally allowing the diaphragm to drop to the floor, opening up. We do not want to force the belly to come out. The belly coming out is a result of that drop and opening, okay? And when we exhale, focus on a steady stream of air. We don't want to collapse like this. Okay, because then it's going to reflect in your singing and in your belting later. So really hold that air out evenly, really work on breath management. Okay, take your hands, put it on your belly to monitor your belly, making sure it is going in and out. And let's just start breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth with pursed lips, creating a small little opening so that we are managing that airflow. And there are no counts. You are simply going to breathe in and out with me, okay? Here we go. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. One more time. In and out. Very good. For the first exercise, you will sing on a hum, opening up to the vowel ah. This is meant to activate your vagus nerve, which will get you from a stress state to a relaxed state. The vagus nerve also helps with brain communication to your muscles. we're gonna do lip trills, descending down 5 notes, and the focus is your breath flow. Make sure when you start that note, you don't want to go right? Just blasting your air through your lips. You want a nice, even onset. Like that. Next exercise, let's talk about the jaw. So the jaw in a relaxed position can mean so many different things to different people. So when you drop the jaw, try not to be overly dropped because that can cause tension too. However, if you don't open enough, then you can't amplify your sounds out. So go ahead and do this with me. Take your index finger on both hands and place them on the hinge of your jaw, and then get your thumbs to go behind your jaw here, the curve of your jaw, underneath your earlobes. And what you want to look out for to find this relaxed jaw position is that when you open or drop the jaw, it actually slightly goes back just a little bit, okay, like this. And that's supposed to be the relaxed position. Try that again. Right? So you want to feel like your jaw, this curve right here, is kind of pushing your thumb back just a little bit. If you go too far, then you might have a jaw that goes way too far back like that, and you can't sing like that either. So another way to find this relaxed position is to pretend like you are surprised, like this. This can be called a slack jaw. Okay, so when we do this exercise, let's go for that position. And again, everyone's mouth will be different as long as it feels relaxed and open and there's no tension in the neck or even the larynx mobility, then you're in a good position. Okay? we're gonna do a mixing exercise. So the whole point of mixing is to transition over your passaggio, your vocal break, or your vocal bridge smoothly, okay? So what's happening when you go from low notes to high notes and back down is that you're going from a thick fold mechanism to thin fold mechanism and then back down. And we have to know what's going on with our vocal folds to adjust accordingly. If we stay in our thick fold and then try to bring it all the way up past the passaggio without adjusting the vocal fold coordination, that's where you get vocal problems. You might jump into a breathy tone, or you might overly press your vocal cords, and then you don't want that sound either, because then doing that long term can affect your vocal longevity, okay? So what you want to do is manage your breathing, okay? And it's all about your effort levels. You don't want to push for this to happen, especially right around your passaggio area or your transitional area, however you want to call it. So when I start lower, if it's comfortable for you, you are singing with more thick fold mechanism. And then you slowly peel the body of your vocal fold and then transition to singing more with the cover of your vocal folds, okay? And when you're mixing, you're essentially doing kind of both, a little bit of the body and mostly the cover. And that's where you get the concept of thinning out the coordination of your vocal folds while maintaining steady airflow, okay? So you're gonna sing on the NG. You're gonna slide up and back down, and the NG is great because it positions your jaw in a neutral and relaxed state, as well as your tongue. It just kind of sits there like this. And you're gonna try to maintain that position as you go higher, okay? For the last exercise, you're gonna focus on that smooth singing by focusing on more legato singing, okay? So you can sing on B, and the is more like a, and you will need to modify the vowel as you get higher, but try to stick to the original vowel of the exercise as best as you can. B, 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 B on a 5-note scale. B, 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 B. Ba 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 ba. All right, 3 literal sirens. All right, that's it for this vocal warm-up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to download the audio track, I have that available on my Patreon. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to get more content like this. Like, comment on this video to let me know what you use this warm-up for. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for now, and I'll see you next time.